Okay. We should be live and ready to go with Peaks of Yore. It should be fun. Alright, let's get started with Peaks of Yore. Lots of mountains to do today, but hopefully we can get them done. Let's get started with Peaks of Yore. Lots of mountains to do today. But yeah, I think everything we need is set up. Yeah, so we are ready to go. That's okay. Let's go. Alright, so let's start with these final two bouldering challenges that we did not do last time. Alright, so let's start with these final two bouldering challenges that we did not do last time. Okay. Let's go. Leaning Spire. Let's go. Okay, so yeah, basically we are gonna be starting by climbing a couple basic mountains. Like these bouldering mountains. And then we're gonna start climbing the really tall stuff. Because this isn't too tall at the moment. But we got some tall mountains coming up. Oh dear. Nope. See, I haven't played this game in a week, so we're gonna have to see if I'm still reasonably good at the game. I'll take that as one massive no. Okay, not too bad. That was just a lack of momentum. This is a very like momentum based game in terms of we're gonna need to try our best to pick it up momentum. No! Dang it, we're actually kind of close to the top there. Dang it. Just messed that up. I also hate climbing at this angle. It does not feel particularly good. Because I'm having to like point upwards the whole time. Okay. No! I swear I've done that already. Like, that's how I died last time I was up there. This is not good. No. Okay, let's see. Problem is, you can't grab it from like underneath because you just don't have enough grip for that. It also doesn't help that I'm basically staring straight at the sky. I can barely see anything. I don't know why the game's at like such a weird angle, but I don't like it at all. This is just super uncomfortable to play. Okay, that was close. Where am I even going? Okay, there's one down there. Let's try and aim for that, I guess. Really? This game sucks. No! I thought I'd grab onto something. But it does not seem to want to grab onto anything. Oh, that was really annoying. I accidentally caught the rock in my other hand. I just hate the angle that you're climbing this mountain at. It's awful. It's probably not as bad for you guys watching, but like, it is incredibly uncomfortable to climb from this angle. Because I'm looking like almost straight up. Okay, there we go. Oh, come on. I really thought I had that. That one, not so much. That was just me being stupid. Thing is, these levels just like come together a lot better when you're just moving faster. You just gotta be quick about them. Moving faster. You just gotta be quick about them. It's genuinely annoying because like the best way to do this level is just to go so quick, but it's just like how am I supposed to go that quick when I'm climbing at this incredibly awkward angle and this climber just is not cooperating? Because the thing that's annoying about this level is that you can't look above 180 degrees, which, while that makes sense, it makes it really hard for a level where most of the level is further than 180 degrees above you. Like, that rock right there is about, like, 170 degrees above you. And because of the way this game works, that's enough to make it incredibly hard to do anything. That sucks. I should have had that. Bro, I just slid. I had my arm like comfortably at the top. I think it's because it was on the side, but still. How? How do you even do that one? I panicked because my hand was gonna run out of grip. Okay, let's focus on getting a bit more momentum. We could try the other routes, which might make that last jump easier. No, that was never gonna work. I don't know how I even did this part. Can't do it now. Really can't do it now. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I've only got 2 more boulders to climb before I do the taller mountains. But I might skip the boulders just to do the taller mountains today, because that's kind of what I want to start working on today. But I'd love to get these boulders done because they're quite annoying. Okay, that works, I suppose. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. I'd assume I've actually gone the wrong way, technically. As in the standard way. Involves doing this, please. Okay, nice. That is another one done. That one was pretty tricky though. I'm kind of surprised I haven't got it, to be honest. That was a tough boulder. That was a tough. So yeah, I think ultimately, well, we might as well do this last one. Cromlech. These sacred stones once had a purpose. Many refrain from climbing these as they believe doing so is to incite misfortune. I mean, they can't be that bad. Surely. I'm sure it's fine. There's no way this goes wrong at all.
Oi, lad. Up here.
It's gonna go perfectly.
Looks like it's brewing up a storm. Most likely bad omens are afoot, lad, though that's no gonna stop us mountaineers.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I can imagine this is gonna be quite difficult. But at least we've done the other 2, so it's just this one now. What? Huh? What even happens? Clip farming? What do you mean? How am I clip farming? Mouseman's playing Geometry Dash. Wow. Huh? I'm literally just being like flown across the map. Okay, get back on Geometry Dash. Okay, so funny story. One of my friends bought me a Geometry Dash, so I might play it on stream at some point. But I'm gonna wait till I'm actually good enough for Geometry Dash because I kind of suck at the moment. I beat Stereo Madness today, which was quite an achievement for me. And that friend now wants me to play Geometry Dash instead of Peaks of Yore. I don't know what that was. That was kind of scary. I will play some Geometry Dash at some point. I'm trying to figure out where the next hold is. I can't really see. Wow, that is a jump and a half. Bro, what is this flippin' thunder and lightning? No! I knew that was gonna happen. Dude, why is everyone on freaking Geometry Dash? Dude, how am I jumping so far? Okay, nice.
This place is cursed.
I'm sure it is.
Done, though. You're getting a
I am getting the hang of it, lad.
Let's get out of here before we get toasted.
Summit all 10 intermediate boulders. Nice. Okay. That was pretty easy. Let's return to cabin. You thought 9 circles on Geometry Dash was hard? Just wait till you see some of the mountains we're about to climb. After we go to the door. Who's at the door now?
Afternoon, fellow mountaineer.
Afternoon.
I'm here on behalf of the Official Ascension Society.
Who's at the door now?
You've made quite easy work of them boulders, eh?
Yeah, they were pretty easy.
In respect of our traditions, I've come to award you with your well-earned accolades for completing the intermediate category.
Yep.
I hope we meet again.
Alright, what's in the parcel? The Intermediate Completionist Medal. Nice. What's this then? Ropes, chalk, and coffee. Let's go. Complimentary. Alright, I guess it's time for the advanced stuff. Although I will just check. We now have 24 ropes. Pocket watch, 6 more crampons, 9 chalk uses, 1 bird seed, 18 coffee. And yeah. Alright. Volume 3 advanced. There's only 5 here, I think. We have Walker's Pillar, Great Gowl, Eldenhorn, Saint Hylga, and Ymir Shadow. I guess we'll start with Walker's Pillar. Formidable Lone Spire, considered the easiest of the advanced peaks. First summited by the Walker family, a family of keen mountaineers. Severe. It's not too bad, but it might be quite a long mountain. Some might even say a tall mountain. Because that's sure it is. Okay, let's oh god, that, oh my god, that is tall. Okay, let's oh god, that, oh. Can we just appreciate how tall this mountain is? This does not look fun. And we're already pretty high up. Okay. Good afternoon.
Just for your consideration, the pillar here has a number of sections where chalk will come in handy. If you want to climb this peak together, do let me know.
No. I don't want to climb this peak together. I would like to climb by myself.
Did you change your mind about teaming up on this here peak?
Nope. Oh my gosh, this is so tall. I mean, I don't think it will take that long. Oh, I forgot, I can use like crampons and ropes now. It's been a while since I gotta use this. Okay, let's play this a bit safer. Oh god.
Did you change your mind about teaming up?
No, I didn't. I did not change my mind. And I will not be changing my mind. I think I'm gonna have to use chalk for that section. Okay, where's the chalk then? I did not mean to use coffee, but whatever. Okay, the chalk's being pretty handy. Hello, welcome to the stream. Look at the mountain I'm climbing. It's absolutely outrageous. Although actually it doesn't look too bad. Now that I'm like part way up, I think this is manageable. Let's get a rope, because I think we're high enough. So a rope would be pretty handy. Okay, well there's our first full save by rope. Although I don't know what I was doing. No, the rope. Okay, I had to get rid of the rope. Let's see, if I swing far enough, can I? Dude, can I not? I feel like it's not worth doing this without a rope, so... Yep. This is why you use ropes. You know what? Okay, there we go. And then if we use the chalk now. Then we can use the chalk like this. I think we should be okay to make this. Okay, that's the chalk used. Where are we even going from here? I could see the next hole. I mean, it's that one there, but... Do we have to go down? I think we might. Yeah, we've reached the crux. Belly of the pillar. This looks like the part where it gets less fun. I'm gonna remove this rope. I don't think we need it. As in, we do need it, but not in this position. There we go. That should do. Okay. Still haven't got a rope attached. I think I'm just gonna do a little bit of cope roping here. So that if things like that happen, we don't have to worry as much. Nice, item found. Okay, nice, we got the new item without dying. Always good to hear. Now, okay, I don't really know how to do this exactly. I guess we can jump onto this. Okay, nice. I don't really know how to do this exactly. I guess we can Alright. Dude, the rope. The next rope will be a lot easier because the path's a lot straighter. Okay, yeah. Frog's completed. Now let's cope rope like here. No! The rope again. Sabotage. Every time the rope just like really messes me up. What is happening? Am I like... Dude, the rope is not helping. Please, and then grab onto that. Okay, nice. How much longer even is there, this stupid mountain? How has that happened? Yeah, I need to be more careful with the ice. It is not your best friend. Okay, nice. You gotta love the cope roping. Dude, maybe the rope... Maybe I need to rely less on the rope. Because it is slowing me down a lot. But I am, like, really close to the top. And I don't quite know how much I really want to do this again. Let's use a bit more chalk. And see if I could do this without ropes. Actually, we'll do a rope here. I think we're done. Nice. That was not too bad at all. Nice. Walker's Pillar. Nice. Summit Walker's Pillar without safety harness. Summit Walker's Pillar using safety harness. I didn't even see what that said. It gave me an achievement for something. So I guess we're going back to the cabin. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. not so advanced now. And yeah, I've got this thing. Chalk. Nice, I'll have some extra chalk, I guess. A box of chalk adds 2 additional chalk uses. Nice. So yeah, we got an improvement in the chalk supply. 11 chalk uses, nice. And now, I guess let's go do the next pillar. Great Gowl. A family of great columns located in a tempestuous sea, only reached by boat. Known as the Great Gowl as its temporary nesting place for seabirds. More seabirds. I'm so looking forward to that. I mean, this looks like a fun enough mountain to climb, but I'm also like, I have to say, a little bit worried. Alright. I guess we will go and climb the mountain. I mean, this doesn't look too tall. We are a lot closer to the actual water this time. So there's always that to take into account. Is there like a boat around here? Yeah, there's our boat. Yeah, this looks like it... Oh, do we have to jump over to that side? That doesn't look fun. But I don't think this will be too bad. I may regret saying that. Let's go. Alright. Okay, so how am I supposed to get past the seagull? Is it seriously bad luck to kill a seagull? That's a shame. Okay, that's a shame. Take a big fall 50 times? Yeah. I need to stop doing that. I'm glad that we haven't had to worry about that really awkward angle, like camera we had for the first boulder I did. It's been a lot more enjoyable since then. Okay, nice. Wow, that was incredibly risky, but we did avoid the seagull. So I would say it was worth it. Okay, this looks interesting. Okay, not ideal. Not ideal at all. But I guess we'll come back and see what we can do. Not ideal at all. I think overall, you know, this is going to be a tough mountain. Let's just jump into the void for fun. Yeah. This is going to be a tough mountain, but as long as I'm reasonably sensible and use a bit of rope coping. Yeah, screw you, bud. Then I think we can get through this just fine. I need to stop trying to be so quick about it. I don't have to use speedrun strats every time. Yeah, okay. That was bound to happen. Okay, nice. No, what did I do that? I accidentally jumped off in the wrong place. I tried to catch myself, but nope. It is admittedly a very short distance between each mountain, so as in, like, each mountain, although it takes a while, that isn't actually that long if you kind of know what you're doing. Um, 25 meters in the air. Well, isn't that exciting? 25 meters in... I mean, I guess... Let's see if we can climb any higher. That was a worthy sacrifice, because we got like 3 branches off, so woohoo. Gosh, that was stupid. I don't know why I tried to do that. I could have just used a rope and got each one off individually, and then I could have taken the rope back, and it would have been a lot quicker. I wouldn't have even wasted a rope. So, who knows why I didn't just choose that option, and oh dear. But I'm an idiot, I guess. Oh my gosh. flip's sake. Why? This is why the hardest part of a mountain is always the first section. It's because I refuse to use any ropes. And I just keep playing incredibly friskily. And then once I get high enough in the mountain, I start, like, actually climbing. And even that takes a lot longer. It means that I actually get progress. But the beginning of the mountain is just me jumping around trying to see what works. And it's usually pretty annoying. Like, I could use a rope here. It wouldn't hurt much, and it'd mean I would get through this a lot faster. But instead, I choose not to. Because I'm stupid. And stubborn, I guess. Because I don't want to use a rope, because that would show. I can't even do the first section of the mountain. Okay, that's an interesting strat. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Okay, never mind. We're not doing that first section ever again. There. We got this. Just like... Wow, that's got to be used in speedrunning. Like anyone who speedruns this mountain, I'm sure, already does that as the start of the run, but that is pretty funny, I feel like. Already does that as the start of the run, but that is pretty funny, I feel like. Alright, here we go. Okay, how many times have I done the same thing on that jump and it hasn't worked any of those times? Dude, that stupid bird is in the way of like a really good climbing rock. But it's okay because I keep dying anyway, so the bird isn't a problem. Alright, let's go. Alright. Okay, that's our first rope used. So let's make the jump. And see, this time it's a lot easier. Because I made it easier for myself last time. So thanks past me, I guess. Tell you what though, this rope is not going to be very helpful for long. So I think I'm going to tear it off. Okay, fine, I'll use the rope here. I can't be bothered to risk anything. And once again, it is a good thing that I did. And of course, there's a freaking hold right here. Alright. I mean, yeah, that bird's kind of annoying me. There's got to be some way around it. Or at least the bird didn't take note of me. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to do something about the rope. It's not quite in the right spot. Have I already used the rope? I must have. Because I'm missing a rope, but yeah. Well, that's, great. Come on, I was just trying to... I just wanted to make what should have been a super easy jump. Okay. We are back on this tree branch from earlier. New rope installed. The bird wasn't even a problem. It's gone back to its spot, I think, yeah. Okay, a little bit sketchy, but... Alright. We made it to the crux, which is always the really annoying part. No! No! What's funny is that, like, the drops down are starting to actually, like, feel tall and scary. Like, the drop to the ground isn't just an instant, oh, I'm dead kind of thing. It's like an actual long glide down. Which is kind of cool. Anyway, let's get back to climbing. I messed that up. Still going there. Let's jump. Okay. That's a risky jump, but we made it. Oh my gosh, how have I done that? How have I managed to... Wow, that was quite the jump. Please. Okay. We're back here. Alright. I got a new rope. Now, where was it that I died? I think it was around here, so let's put the rope there. And let's go. Okay, that was the rope that got me killed there. The ropes really do not have long reach. Okay, this is a good point to remove the rope and make a new one. Trying to avoid this seagull or whatever. Again, I would have had that if it wasn't for the rope. That kind of sucks. Okay, the game didn't let me detach the rope then. I think it's because I was grabbing onto that instead of what I was supposed to do then. Yeah, this rope just does not have the reach to get to the next proper hold. So I'm gonna have to make an adventurous last jump. Actually, is this a hold? Yeah. Alright. See, that seagull is gonna get annoying, so I think once I get to the next relatively safe section, I'm gonna detach the rope here. That will do. That will do very nicely. Don't know how I've done that. Alright, here we go. Okay, now we're at the point where it's like, I cannot afford to fall any longer. So I am going to start using more ropes, because we are quite near the top. I mean, sure is a long way down now. I consider myself pretty near the top. Okay, nice. Okay, here's a nice point to rest for a second. So I'm going to put the rope here, but I'm also going to grab some chalk. Yeah, I'll have some chalk just to make this a little bit easier. Nice. Alright, then let's take these off. This really seems like a long mountain to climb, because you gotta get up all three, I assume. Okay, well that's not gonna work. Let's put our next rope down. We've only used 8, so by that margin, we've actually done quite a lot. Yeah, okay. I'm just trying to clean the bushes so that if we do fall, let's make it slightly more enjoyable on the way back up. Back up from the ground. Hopefully we won't have to go back up this mountain, but you never know. It's still a long way to go. Okay. Okay, the rope's come to an end, yet again. We are definitely gonna run out of rope soon. Which I think would be the first time that's actually happened. Or at least first time since we first like started getting ropes. So that'll be fun. Quest completed. Okay. Always good. I wonder what's around here. I mean, it looks like there might be something that way. We got a rope, so I guess we could try it. We can at least have a look at what's around there and then come back here. Because, you know, there might be a collectible or something. Should be cool to get. What am I doing? How am I so bad at this game? What am I doing? How am I so bad at... Okay. Hold on, I think it might be the rope. In my defense, I think it might actually be the rope. Okay, nice. That's like a whole extra path down there. I don't know if I want to really go down there, so... Let's take what I assume to be the main path first, and then we'll see what we can do. So there's little mistakes like that aren't that costly because I have a rope. But the second you take off the rope for a second, just a little mistake like that, and you just lose so much. Oh my gosh. It's annoying that the rope's, The ropes don't have much reach. Because if you try and make a jump with a rope attached, it's fairly likely that the rope will pull you back. Because really you want to get to the next proper hold before you swap out rope. I have 13 ropes left. Seems like enough. I'm gonna have to get rid of this rope way earlier than I thought. Let's try that, because that should give me a tiny bit more reach on the rope, which should be just enough to get to... Should be just enough to get to the next hold. Because yeah, you want to go onto that. There's a whole path like that way, but I don't think we need to go over there. Okay, nice. Another rope. We are coping like crazy here. No! No, I didn't mean to do that. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna keep going like this until we get to a actually tricky section, like here. And then we'll reset the rope again. Okay, that might have been pretty stupid, but I wanna get this little thing off. There we go. Alright. We're going down there now, are we? Yeah, so we can't reach that. Unfortunately. Dude, this is getting kind of scary. Like, these jumps are incredibly difficult. I don't know, just this whole mountain. It's getting a lot scarier. I don't really like this. Really? Look how high up we are. You really want me to lose all my progress? No! Oh my god, we're so high up. No. So high up. Why have we have to fall that far? That's such a long way. That really sucks. This is... oh my gosh. This is so much longer than the last one. Like, I knew this was gonna be difficult, obviously. Wait, this is just such a tall mountain. Like, why is the mountain... why is it so tall? And why do you have to, like, climb up one, then climb up another one, and then another one, just for it to, like, be counted? Why do we have to climb all 3 mountains? That sucks, because I just wasn't ready to, like, drop off the rock yet. I didn't have enough momentum. Okay. Dang it. I tried to save it. At this point, I'm kind of just like, I don't even know, experimenting a bit. Because I am just so annoyed at that. And I should really stop doing that, because, like, it just does not work. Yeah, I'll definitely stream some Geometry Dash at some point. But my plan for next stream is to play Little Nightmares. Because I want to go back and see how fast I can beat it. Essentially, I want to do like a Little Nightmares speedrun, so I'll probably do that next week. Which should be fun. Because, yeah, I really enjoyed that game and I'd love to play some more. In terms of Peaks of Yore, after this stream, I'll probably do some off-camera practice. I might even beat some of the levels. Wow, that was close. I might even beat some of the advanced mountains off-camera. Just because I want to, I want to get some of the basic mountain stuff done. So I can prioritize the objectively harder mountains. Because, you know, I don't want to spend ages streaming like the next mountain on the advanced list, when it would be better for me to do some practice for Emir's Shadow. So basically, I just don't want to show uninteresting footage that isn't worth showing. So I'll do some stuff off camera. Off stream, I should say. And then from there, I don't know. I just want to make sure I'm spending my Peaks of Yore streams doing interesting stuff, so if I practice off stream, then I can work on some of that stuff. I did not mean to do that. Can I please... How have I just managed to place 3 ropes? Clearly not what I wanted to do. Oh my gosh. So yeah, assuming I beat this today, I'll probably do some off-camera practice of the next mountain. Okay, it's just not gonna let me go on to that, for flip's sake. Hello stars, welcome to the stream. Okay, let's take this rope out. Can I take this rope out? See, this is what I meant earlier when I said I wanted to take every single one of these plant stuff off, so that if I did fall down, I wouldn't have to do them again. Now is that fantastic time, and we are actually getting closer to where we were. I'm not quite close enough to be particularly excited, but I can at least appreciate the distance we've traveled. See, I want to just like quickly make this jump, but I don't have a rope attached. I feel like this is gonna end in tears. Nope, we're okay for now. Maybe if I... Nice. Alright. Use a little shortcut. I honestly think I want to try this other path this time around. But it does mean I'll lose a lot of my ropes just to not having them, which kind of sucks. I guess we can try this path. And who knows, it'll probably lead to the same place anyway. You would think so, at least. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is stressful. I think that was all just for whatever this even is. Okay. Yep, that was all just for an item. Wasn't as exciting as I thought. Oh well. Let's make our way back over, I guess. Oh my gosh, that was incredibly stupid. Why am I being so stupid? I could just take a rope back. 6-7? What does anything have to do with 6-7? How high up am I? I'm 97 meters in the air. That's really not much, is it? Oh god. Solemn Tempest. It's gonna be so fun. So where we... I guess this is where we rejoin the climb. Right, everyone, we are back. We are back at pretty much back where we were. Get back on Geometry Dash? Bro, I'm playing Peaks of Yore, in case you couldn't tell. I'm gonna fall right here. I mean, I made it a bit further last time, so I hope not. Okay, fair enough. You got me. I mean, I didn't fall in terms of I'm back, but fair enough. Alright. So we've still got a decent amount of ropes because I've been kind of collecting them as I've been going along. But yeah, it's a tricky one. No, come on. Okay. So, this is the dreaded jump. I failed it last time. I can't use a rope. No way! I just don't know. How? I just don't know. How? See, the thing that sucks the most there is that I didn't even feel like I did anything wrong. And now it's like, is that just gonna keep happening? I mean, that felt like a pretty, you know, solid jump, and I missed it. Like, is there something I'm doing wrong? And in which case I need to figure out what it is before I get up there again and die again. I mean, this is an incredibly hard mountain. The last one really set the tone wrong. Like, this is how I thought the mountains would be. But I had like a false sense of security from that first one. It was like, oh, it's actually not going to be too bad. these mountains aren't even that hard, but no, they are. They are incredibly difficult. I mean, this isn't just a long mountain, this is a hard mountain. Predictable? What do you mean predictable? You said I was gonna fall like 10 minutes ago. I'm gonna have to collect a bunch more ropes. At least we still have the collectible. So last runs wasn't like a total disaster. Okay. This is... I mean, I'm gonna start using ropes here. I mean, really, if anything, I'm just gonna... Yeah, I mean, if anything, I'm just... desperately trying. Yeah, I'm just desperately trying to get through all the, like, crimp holds. Because they're just... I don't know, there's just so many of them. I wonder... Nice. That is nice. Okay, we'll leave that there. Full. Oh, don't worry, there'll be plenty of full then. Although I hope you know, if I keep falling, that's not gonna make me get on Geometry Dash any quicker. If anything, it's the opposite. Dude, look at all these ropes. Alright, let's get the rope back. The good news is it's not actually that far to the place I keep falling from. Definitely felt far when I first fell. But it actually only takes like 10-15 minutes to get back at most. Which isn't too bad. Considering, what's at stake. Oh my gosh. Alright, newest rope installed. Oh gosh, we're like practically right where we were. I did not mean to do that. Yeah, so we're basically back where we were already. But I'm probably going to fall again. And I can assure you that if I do, I will not be too happy. But I do have an idea that might make it a little bit better. Okay. Chalk. Oh my gosh. Dude, I caught on to literally like the last possible opportunity to catch. We did it though, we caught something. The trickiest part, like, you kind of have to jump at it from an angle because otherwise your arms reaching forward, it's not gonna work. You know what, I'm just putting a rope. I'm gonna put down a rope. I do not want to fall right after the hard part. Alright, we got 2 more ropes. That should make things a little bit nicer. Okay, let's, come on, grab onto this rock. There we go. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick breather for a second. That was quite stressful. Alright, let's go back. Oh my gosh. Okay. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like part of the problem I feel like part of the problem is just that I'm not really familiar with this game enough. To the point where I know all the same, like, strats and tricks that, all the speedrunners use. Like, I can kinda use crampons, but other than that, I'm just not really familiar with this game's moveset. Okay, so the bird's going back to its spot now. That's nice, I guess. Okay. This is very sketchy. I don't have a rope attached, so... This section seems alright, because this... I feel like there's a lot to catch on to if you, yeah, there's a lot to catch on to if you fall. That's one thing that's gonna make it hard for the first part of this mountain. It's just trying to catch on to something. Okay, I had to kind of cope rope a rope there in case the seagull does anything I'm not super happy with. Okay, hopefully the rope lasts a bit longer. Because of the way this mountain's angled, I should get good use out of the rope. You would hope. Let's take all of these off. Oh my gosh. 11 more ropes. Like, that is plenty of ropes. I'm just getting a little nervous with... generally how much of this mountain there still seems to be to climb. It's crazy. Okay. Alright. I mean, it looks like we're close to the top. Alright. I mean... yeah, this, this rope is not gonna last much longer, is it? Let's go for this rope, I guess. Like, I might... I mean, how... okay, Mouseman, look at this. I still gotta climb. I still gotta jump down to there and climb all of that. Like, that's actually insane. Like, tell me that is insane. I still gotta do all of that. Okay, I thought I wasn't roped for a second. That's a little scary. Dude, stupid bird. Let's wait till the bird comes back. Trying to sell your run. I mean, I don't want to climb that. I really don't. Where am I even going from here? Down there? Dude, I have like 8 ropes. But I feel like I might fall. Imagine falling at this stage. Oh my god. This is terrifying. Seven ropes left. I don't even know if that rope placement's gonna work. This won't be the jump, but I'm just gonna test it with the rope. Thing is, I don't know whether to like jump from here Dude, okay, just look at this jump for a second. This is outrageous. I hate this so much. Oh my god. Dude, that was just bullying. Oh god. Oh no, hold on. Surely a rope has to be used here. Alright, let's go. Chalk. Alright, the chalk's gone. Okay, you know, we should check how high up we are. Only 111 meters. But I do think it's like all up from here. Because there was quite a lot of the mountain where we were jumping down. Like over there. It's nice to actually be going up. You got this? Another crux? I mean, I have hope. But I'm just so far in now, like... Okay, that rope was a little bit of a clutch. I was trying to place a rope, I just wasn't sure what the right moment to do it was. But these birds mean that it's kind of not an option. reckon I go to use a rope until I can get out of this absolute nightmare. I'm gonna try and clear the path a bit, but thing is, I think this is actually like kinda near the top. Like we are actually sort of near the top. As ridiculous as that sounds. I think the second I get rid of a rope, it has to be replaced. One rope? Are you kidding me? I have one rope left. That better be the summit, or else I'm cooked. I can't even tell if it's the summit. No. Like, I literally just about don't have enough ropes for this. Gotta try and reuse this one. Just get a bit more life out of it. There we go. Okay. Is this the summit? I'm roping. Because I think... Oh my gosh. Just let me stamp it. I need to stamp. Oh my goodness me, that was insane. I did it. Wow, that was a climb.
You're right, lad. Spectacular climb, innit?
Yeah.
Nothing like getting away from all that damn paperwork and venture out onto these magnificently tall mounts.
Yeah.
The duties of being president nags me every day, but I try to spend most of my time on the rock.
I know, I did it. That is
by the
crazy.
way, as a wee reward, why don't you take this rope?
Thanks very much for the rope.
Best of luck on your next summits, lad. Plenty of challenges ahead.
Like... Look at this. This is ridiculous. That's the first part we climbed. And then you have to jump onto that rock. And then you have to jump from that rock to this rock. I mean, look at that. Look at how high up we are compared to the boats and the starting point down there. That is my first, like, proper adventurous climb, and oh boy am I glad we're done with it. Let's get the double stamp. Wow, exciting. Go to cabin, yep, I'm going to cabin. Yeah, that was very intense. Okay, let's take whatever this is. A small frame fit for a photograph. It would look better with an actual photograph in it. You're not kidding. I love how we actually run out of ropes as well. That's a first. 27 ropes. And we used 26. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we've got extra coffees, yeah. The chalk is actually coming in handy now. It's something that wasn't really used before. And yeah. Oh yeah, that's all the speedrun times. So yeah. We climbed Walker's Pillar. Which was, you know, pretty fun. Then we had Great Gowl. That was a really tricky one. Eldenhorn. That looks incredibly tough. Saint Hyalga. Long Route. Oh, great. Looking forward to that. And Ymir's Shadow. Yeah, that one looks pretty crazy. But yeah, we climbed some more mountains, finished the boulders category. We got Porter's Boulder, Jotun's Thumb, Old Scary, Hammer Stone, Giant's Nose, Walter's Boulder, Sundered Suns, Old Weld's Boulder, Leaning Spire, and Cromlech. We've summited all those. And of course we've done all the fundamental peaks, so yeah. Next time we're here we'll tackle this and this probably. Probably just these two because this will take a while. So yeah, we'll get around to those at some point. But for now I'm pretty happy with what we've done today. I would have liked to do more, but that second like advanced mountain just took forever, so I am gonna go. Thanks for joining the stream. Hope everyone enjoyed, and I'll probably be back for Little Nightmares next week. Little Nightmares speedrun, I'll sort out the details for that, but it should be fun. And there'll be some Junction streams at some point, so yeah. Goodbye.